Have you ever noticed someone who never posts pictures online? No selfies, no celebrations, no updates. In a world obsessed with attention, these people seem invisible. But psychology says this behavior isn't random. It actually reveals a lot about their confidence, mindset, and emotional intelligence. Let's break it down. Privacy over popularity. Psychologists say people who rarely post photos often have a high privacy orientation. They value control over what others see and think about them. They're not antisocial. They're protecting their mental space. While most people seek validation through likes and comments, they rely on self-validation. They don't need to announce their life to feel good about it, and that's a subtle sign of inner security. 2. Strong self-awareness. Research on self-concept clarity shows that people who share less online often know exactly who they are. They understand their values, goals, and priorities without needing approval from others. That's why they don't chase trends or compare themselves constantly. Their happiness doesn't depend on reactions. It comes from within. 3. Emotional security. Posting less is often linked to secure self-esteem, a kind of confidence that doesn't need attention to survive. They don't post selfies to prove their worth because they already feel complete. Psychologists say people like this are less anxious, less approval-seeking, and more focused on real-world goals. 4. Deep thinkers, not show-offs. Quiet profiles often belong to introspective thinkers. They think before they speak, and they post only when something truly matters. This comes from something called an internal locus of evaluation, meaning they judge themselves by their own standards, not others. They prefer authentic conversations over superficial attention. 5. They understand the digital illusion. Many of them know how social media distorts reality. Psychologists call this social comparison theory, where people measure their worth against others' highlight reels. By staying low-key, they protect their mental health. They choose peace over performance. So next time you see someone who never posts their pictures, don't assume they're shy or antisocial. They might just be more grounded, emotionally intelligent, and self-aware than most people online. They don't need to be seen to feel seen. And that's real confidence. Subscribe if you love decoding human behavior. Because here we don't scroll through lives. We decode minds.